Arsenal 3, Real Madrid 0. Arsenal dismantled Real Madrid in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. And I should say fair play to Arsenal fans because they were up against the whole world. All the analysis, everyone believed that Real Madrid would turn up and turn Arsenal over. But Arsenal fans were the only ones who actually believed, as they should. They are Arsenal fans. But honestly, they really had belief that their team were capable of delivering a performance like this. And they did. Arsenal beat Real Madrid 3-0. And the most important statistic of all is that Real Madrid, the great Real Madrid, 15 times UCL winners, even with dubious decisions that go their way, they have never come back from a 3-0 deficit. So Arsenal literally have one foot into the semi-finals. And this could save their season. The UEFA Champions League could save their seasons. Getting to the final and getting a chance to win the trophy, their first ever UCL trophy, would be a huge success for Arteta. Getting into the game, I think I should say the free kicks from Declan Rice are absolutely brilliant. I don't think there's anything anyone can do about those free kicks. No wall, no keeper. Remember, Thibaut Courtois is the best keeper in the world, and he's just been beaten by the deadly right foot of Declan Rice. He reminded us of David Beckham, this boy. He reminded me one of those free kicks of Lionel Messi's free kick against Liverpool. Those free kicks were top class. And the crazy thing about football is that Declan Rice has never scored a free kick in his life, and he scores 2 in 12 minutes. Absolutely unbelievable. This is what football is about. Kylian Mbappe was impressed as well. He knew that, there's nothing else you can do. And just by the way, Kylian Mbappe has not scored a free kick in his career. Kylian Mbappe has not scored a free kick in his life, and Declan Rice scores 2 in 12 minutes. That's absolutely ridiculous, that is. What a strike by Declan Rice for both free kicks. Take a bow. I mean, this boy has paid back the 100 million with interest with these free kicks. He's paid it back. He's taken Arsenal to finish second twice now in the league. In a way, it looks like it's going to be. But on the biggest night of his career, I think Declan Rice has delivered, and that's in attack for Arsenal. So yeah, I don't think there's anything more I need to say about Real Madrid. They were poor. I know Mbappe, speaking of Mbappe, he had a good chance early on in the game after Jude Bellingham put him through with a wonderful through ball. And I guess those small chances, you're not going to get many in games like this, especially against Arsenal, where Arteta's very good defensively and can play a seriously low block, right? So I think Mbappe's finish was tame. It was lame. He didn't really get a hold of the ball, and obviously he wanted it to go curling to the top right corner like Declan Rice did, or to the bottom corner, to the keeper's left, to his right. That's what was his intention, but he didn't catch it cleanly enough, and that was opportunity missed. And there was nothing from Real Madrid the rest of the game. Vinicius Jr. quiet. Jude Bellingham for the rest of the game just cardio. Rodrigo was silent. And we were hearing comparisons of Saka and Rodrigo. I personally believe Rodrigo is better, but after that performance, Saka with half a hamstring playing, he created more chance than Rodrigo that whole game, even playing with half a hamstring and for 70 minutes or something like that. So yeah, with that being said, nothing from Real Madrid. They were completely dominated, and they were lucky to escape with the score at 3-0, because at 3-0 it is still salvageable. They also need a perfect game. If they get 2 goals in the first half, then they have a chance. So I mean, 3-0, it's not completely over, but it could be if Arsenal score. So at the same time, Carlo Ancelotti did not necessarily have a plan for Arsenal. Some people were even saying that Atletico Madrid would have been a tougher opposition for Arsenal than Real Madrid, because Real Madrid's defense is weak. We know they've lost plenty of times this season already, both in the league and Champions League. They lost their last game in the league, they lost their last game in the cup, and in the Champions League they've already lost 4 times. So Arsenal were always going to have their chances, because Real Madrid's defense is not that strong, and maybe their organization and how they defend as a team, simply because of they have all these superstars with the freedom to play, then it does not necessarily make them great in terms of organizing at the back. However, Arteta exploited that. Even without a striker, Mikel Moreno turned again into M9, this guy, and he's got a crucial goal in a crucial game. So yeah, all these goals, all the 3 goals were absolutely brilliant by Arsenal. Well worked in terms of the 3rd goal, but the 2 free kicks, I think that's what we can spend the rest of this time on. Declan Rice, which one do you think is better? The first one is Roberto Carlos-esque. And he curls it around the wall into the bottom corner, beating Courtois. Like I said, best keeper in the world, and he was beaten by that free kick. I thought it is extremely clever. I do think it's extremely clever. We saw the set piece coach Jova for Arsenal telling Rice to go around the wall to actually hit the free kick exactly as he did, and he's taking credit for it. And I don't mind that. We know he got a mural in Arsenal, in London he got a mural, and everyone was like, why is a set piece getting murals? You know, football is finished, the game is gone. But I thought that's a lovely touching gesture, because we never acknowledge the technical staff. It's always the head coach, but never the set piece coach or the goalkeeping coach, you know, maybe unless it's like a penalty or things like that, but they never get the highlights. So this season, we know Jova has been important for Arsenal getting goals in set pieces. We know that the corners have dried up. However, this time he does still have a point where he told Rice, go around. Rice executed superbly. Yes, he's the player, he gets all the plaudits, but yes, I think we should acknowledge the set piece coach's contribution as well. And the second one was absolutely brilliant. Like I said, also reminded me of Lionel Messi's free kick against Liverpool. He's just hit that clean, perfect strike, perfect pace, perfect precision into the top corner, side netting. That is absolutely unstoppable. The best keeper in the world is not stopping that, and that's Thibaut Courtois, and he's done it on the biggest stage against Real Madrid. Absolutely amazing stuff. So Arsenal take a 3-0 lead to the Bernabeu, and Arteta is getting ready to play the sickest and dirtiest and most satanic football that you've ever seen. The dirtiest low block you'll ever find. I do not think Real Madrid are coming back. This guy might play a formation of 5-5 at the Bernabeu just to get a result. And I don't think Arsenal are the type of team that concedes 3 very easily these days. So yes, anything can happen. It's Real Madrid, but personally, do I think it's over? I think Arsenal go through. I think Real Madrid can score 2, but I'm not sure if they can score 3, and I'm not even sure if they can still keep a clean sheet. So I think Arteta's tactics have built up to this. I think everything that Arteta has done, we know how solid the defense is made. We know Gabriel was injured, but Kivio had a solid shift. I do think Arsenal will still be good defensively at the Bernabeu. No mistakes. If they hold on firm, no mistakes and no individual errors, anything like that, no catastrophe, no, capitulation, Arsenal should be in the semi-finals. So yeah, congratulations Arsenal. As an Arsenal fan, surely this is one of the best nights of your life in 20 years, if not the best, and the biggest, and one of the biggest nights of your life. So what an amazing experience to actually be in this moment right now as an Arsenal fan. If you're at the stadium, I can just imagine how satisfied and how content the Arsenal football team would have made you feel tonight. So congratulations to Arsenal. Again, I am sending my apology. I'm saying sorry for having zero faith, because I know I had zero faith, but I'm not the only one. So you've shut a lot of mouths up tonight with that performance. Enjoy it, enjoy the victory, and bask in it. Call out the haters, call out the non-believers. This is your night. What a win for Arteta, what a win for Arsenal, what a game for Declan Rice. Congratulations, Arsenal Football Club, on this historic victory. Hopefully it is enough. With that being said, that's my video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
We'll be there. Do you care though? We'll be there.
You